In this video, we will guide you on how to assemble Shengmilo MX02S from the beginning. We start by cutting the plastic straps off the box and remove the bike and accessories. Inside the bag, you will find the tire inflator, battery charger, Shengmilo MX02S instruction manual, and an assemble tool kit. Carefully cut away the zip ties that holds the front wheel in place. Then cut off the remaining zip ties and tape, and remove all the protective foam covering the frame, controller, pedal, stem, front fork and handlebar. Be careful not to let the scissors make contact with the paintwork of the bike. The front forks and the handlebars are attached to the bike via a series of cables. Please be careful when cutting the zip ties and protective foam. Using the 5mm Allen key to take off the 4 front bolts of the stem. Place the handlebar in the middle of the stem, and use the 5mm Allen key to tighten bolts as shown in our video. Make sure to attach all bolts at a time, but don't fully tighten until all bolts are half tightened. Remember to final adjust the angle of the handlebar before fully tighten the bolts. After adjusting the angle of the stem and handlebar, tighten the bolts of the stem from 2 sides and the top. Take off the quick release axle by cutting the zip ties from the wheel. Take the quick release axle and remove the end cap followed by 1 spring. And then slide it through the front wheel. Next, push the outer spring onto the axle, and then screw the cap on. Get hold of the front wheel and position the disc brake so that it sits on the same side as the brake caliper. Align the front forks so that they sit on top of the front wheel and so that the disc sits inside the brake caliper. Tighten the cap and the quick release handle by turning the quick release clockwise on one side and holding the cap on another side. Unscrew all the bolts and nuts from the front fender. Attach the front fender to the metal extension of the front fork. Fix the front fender position with bolts and nuts. Separate the bolts and the nut from the LED front light. Attach the LED light in the middle of the front fork. Adjust and fix the position of the LED front light with the bolts and nut. Remove the plastic cover of the fender. Unscrew the bolts in the rear frame and screw in again with the fender attachment. Tighten all the bolts on the fender attachments with the frame. Adjust the seat post to the desired height. Take out the pedals. Each pedal is marked L and are 4 left and right. The left-hand side pedal has a left-hand thread, so should be turned to the left only. First, turn them finger tight and only use the spanner as a final measure to get them tight. The right-hand side pedal has a right-hand thread, so should be turned to the right only. Tighten with the spanner. Use the key to unlock the battery, and slide up to remove the battery if you need. The key can help to fix the battery in the frame to ensure stable cycling. Put the battery back and slide it down from the tray to lock the battery. The charging port is at the top right corner of the battery. Now the bike is fully assembled. And you can turn on the power to test the assistance level and the light. You can also test the pure electric mode by turning the throttle. We recommend you fully charge your bike before the first usage. Hope you enjoy the new riding experience with Shengmilo MX02S.